Well, good morning, everybody. Here we are over to Stewie's, and as you can see behind us, we got some trees down. Got the tractors over here, and we're gonna go ahead and take the excavator and paw the brush off of this. Matt's coming along with the saw, so we're gonna be working it. Hang out. Alrighty, here we are. And you saw me land here just the other day, right behind what we're looking at right now. And what we had was some wicked storms blew through. We had a couple of tornadoes. Actually, those folks that are in the area here know we had two children and a 50-year-old woman killed by the storms. That was a tragedy for sure. Luckily, the trees here missed Stewie's house. You can see the brush is right there, like 4 foot from the side of the house. Just barely missed it. We're going to take that big ash tree down on the right to there. I didn't get any video of that because my camera battery went dead. But here we are, just tracking up here, and I mean, obviously, a track machine with steel tracks is not easy on the landscape. I mean, I try to lift the tractor and turn it without walking it on the turf, but it's just it's a difficult row to hoe to do that. So, and what I've found now that I've got the excavator is we're gonna take the brush that I can chop and I'm gonna bite it off, and we're gonna put it over on the left here. And then all the brush that I can't chop, we're just going to put in the hedgerow and let it rot down, compost down. But we had three big trees plus that ash tree. And as you can see, I mean, we could have worked this stuff with the chainsaw, but that would have been a substantially different workload for sure, where try to walk in that brush is very difficult, but you can reach right in there with the bucket and the thumb and just bust that stuff off. And like I said, the stuff that I can chop with the chopper, I gather it up and I put it in the chopwood pile. And as you've seen me feed that red dragon before with the excavator, so I'm making a pile of chopwood on the left, and of course some of this bigger stuff, obviously to get by it, I had to break it off. And just bite it, and it just breaks right off, and then I can swing it over. A little later in the video, I'll show you me picking these pieces up. And Matt will stand there with the chainsaw, and I'll just swing them right over to him. He doesn't have to walk in the hard going that way, and it makes it quite a bit easier. There was 3 great big trees here, and plus that big ash, and we cut all 4 of them up today in about 4 hours using the excavator. I dressed the yard up afterwards, but I wasn't able to get the chopped wood done. And as we move along through the job here, you can see we've got the tops bit off of these trees. And what we're doing is we are sorting the wood that will go in the stove without being split, and the chopped wood, and then the logs that are too big to fit in Matt's stove or mine, we're going to take them home as logs, and we're going to put them in the yard, and we'll end up sawing them into blocks. And then I've got the splitter that goes on the excavator. We actually took my 30-inch blockbuster, took the engine and pump and tank and stuff off in it, and went to Milton Cat. Had them build me a couple of hoses that couple onto the Power Beyond and a coupler, and we welded the coupler to the splitter, and that's how we split our wood. Is we split all the wood with the excavator. Don't have to handle it by hand, and it does take a lot of the handwork out of burning firewood. But you got to track around in order to get next to this stuff, and you see me putting the bucket down and turning the base of the tractor without. I'm trying not to tear the lawn up, but it's just it's a mess, and we're gonna have to dress it up afterwards. But backing up a little bit, I gotta break that piece off, since it's in my way, and I don't want to get. I want to stay far enough away from the house so that that if I make a misgo, I don't smash the side of the building. And of course, we had this pile of brush that I got right there. So I put it in a pile, and then I just bite it and pick it up, and we can put it right in the brush pile so we can chop it. But I got to kind of break this piece off here. Sometimes it's a little bit tough, so you have to bite it a couple times and solicit cooperation. That's what we're doing there. So, but we got the brush all bit off the top of that maple that went down, and that's in the pile here. So, and again, I put it in a pile, and then we'll get rid of hold of the whole group of it all in one bite, and going to take it over to the chopped wood pile, and then obviously we'll get I got the choppers on the the choppers on the job already. Just a matter of we can only do so much at one time, and have to take advantage of the manpower when Matt's available to run the chainsaw. So, and we got him a whole load of wood. We got 2 trailer loads of sawed wood, and we got two big log loads that went off the job here today. Plus, we've got this big pile that you see me pushing right now. We're going to bring the chopper over on the side there, and we're going to take this wood and run it all through the chopper. We use that in the meat shop, and here we are back in the trailer under the. I got some logs there that we're gonna load them right on the trailer and log links, because we were just sorting this out so that we've got all the wood that'll fit in Matt's stove is going on his truck, and we'll come back later in the day after we get the logs moved, and get the rest of the sawed wood that wouldn't go on his truck loaded out so we can dress the yard up. As you can see, this is a very big piece of wood right here. And you can see the end of it on the right where it was rotted, and the wind blew on it and took it out of the tree and took it down. On my right, as you're looking at this, you see that's a big piece of wood there. We'll get it up on the wagon there, and we put some binders on it to make sure it was safe to go down the road. But this is some heavy stuff right here. We're going to take that home and saw it in the yard, right there where all the wood that's got to be split is going to be right in one place. Sorting it out makes it a lot easier. So we just slide it up on. Now here we are with some of the wood that we sorted out that's small enough, so we just swing it over, and the man just stands there with a chainsaw, and you really don't have to do a lot of walking. You just got some. You always dress the area up, so you got some good footing. You're not tripping on the brush in the woods. And you see me every little bit. I move the stick over. Matt doesn't even have to walk anywhere. I just swing the wood right up to him. This is a 30-inch bucket. So to cut 15-inch wood, I have to set this piece on the ground, and he'll cut it in 2, which seems to work out pretty good. A lot of times, if it's possible, I will pick up more than one stick at a time, so that we're saving time with the machine, and saving time with so you saw through 1 and then 2 and then 3 all at one time. and always cognizant of where your man is. And with him inside the swing, it's really a lot safer that way. And we've got hand signals that we use to let everybody that's working on the job know when the machine is safe. So obviously, you got to be careful when you're working around these machines, because you can get hurt pretty good really quickly. You see in the background, you've got Colton and Hermine there. We had Colton was loading the wood in the bucket of the tractor, and they're finishing the load on Matt's truck right there. He had a pretty good load. It was green wood, and it was heavy, so he only wanted to make it level full. So, but we've been working on this took us about 4 hours today to get all of these trees all bucked into firewood and logs, and all ready to go on the trailer. So we quit about 2:30 in the afternoon, and Matt had some family business to take care of, and Colton took off. Hermine and I come back with the truck and trailer after supper, and we loaded out the last two loads of wood, and then I back-bellied to the yard and got it cleaned up. So the only thing we've got left to do is that load of brush that's got to go through the chopper, and I can feed that through with the machine by myself if I have to. So we're hope you guys enjoyed something a little different today. The storm damage, we're cleaning it up, and here we are. We're dropping the wood on the ground. He's going to saw it with the saw. So with that said, a little different than flying the bush cat, but a man that can fly an airplane can run an excavator, or a man that can run an excavator can fly an airplane, however it goes. Yeah, when we got all done, I took a minute and dressed the yard up. So here we go.